Unity-Payson in search of a 3-0 start as the Mustangs take on Beardstown. It took a couple possessions for the UP offense to find its groove, but once it did, Sawyer Allen and the Mustangs started to make some magic happen. On the second play of the Mustangs' second drive, designed rollout for Allen. It takes a while for this play to develop, but Allen throws back against his body, finds Kendall Knox, and Knox sticks his foot in the ground and takes off. He turns the corner and just outruns the Tigers' defense to the end zone to get the Mustangs on the board with 3:32 to go in the first quarter. Tech on 2 points on the conversion, and it's 8-7 Mustangs. We're now almost at the midway point of the second quarter, and let me tell you, it was almost like the ball was on a string between Allen and Knox on this night. Another scramble drill for Allen. He sees Knox spring free, and Allen finds him for the second Allen to Knox score in as many quarters. Extra point is no good, so we stay at 14-7 with 7 minutes to go in the half. The Mustangs' defense was susceptible to the big play in the early going, however. A minute and a half later, Noe Larios springs free behind the Mustangs' defense, and QB Zach Myers drops it in the bucket. Larios puts up the deuces as he scampers into the end zone for the 63-yard score to get the Tigers within a point. It would stay 14-13 until the waning seconds of the first half when again Larios burns the Mustangs. He doesn't quite have as much time to put up the deuces, but it's his second long touchdown. This one for 43 yards, giving him 106 yards of touchdowns in just the second quarter. The Tigers take a 19-14 lead in a halftime, but notice that 19 on the scoreboard for the Tigers? Remember that. The Mustangs would get the ball to start the second half and march right down the field. They get down inside the 5-yard line on a drive that extended to 12 plays and took 6.5 minutes off the clock, but the Tigers get a fourth down stop to get the ball back, still up by 5. But that lead would last all but 3 more seconds. On the first play of the ensuing possession, whoopsie daisies, that wasn't supposed to happen. The snap goes over Myers' head, and look who is there to pounce on it in the end zone. It's Allen, and the Mustangs seesaw back in front at 20-19. Here's Allen on that tide-turning play.
They had the confidence, they had all the momentum for stopping us on the goal line, and that just switched it all around and altered the second half completely.
That it did, and the Mustangs never let the foot off the gas pedal. Mustangs driving late third quarter. As much damage as Allen can do with his arm, he can do just as much with his legs and shoulder pads. Take a listen to this collision. Allen just hitting truck sticks and taking names. Yes, that is a quarterback. And a few minutes later, Allen would use those legs to find pay dirt. Allen's first rushing TD in the third different manner in which he's contributed to a touchdown makes it 26-19 with 11:19 to go. Here's Mustangs coach Matt Woodworth on Allen's dual threat capabilities.
I've really been trying to push him to run with the ball, especially if the passing game's not there early, to take off and run with it. He's so explosive and so elusive for as big as he is out in the open field that he does a lot of good things.
Allen would put those legs on display once more. He keeps it on the option. Good vision from him, and he only gets tripped up after he crossed the goal line. 6 more, plus the 2-pointer for UP, and the lead swells to 15 with 7:39 remaining. About 3.5 minutes to go now. The Tigers have made their way to the red zone, and again, the Mustangs defense comes up with a big play. Blake Arnsman, man, what an interception with one hand, just snatching the ball out of the air and snatching away any hope the Tigers had left. But why not one more Mustang score for good measure? They've already iced this thing away, but on fourth down with 30 seconds left, how about one more time? Allen to Knox. They complete the hat trick. Knox goes over 100 yards, 107 to be exact, with that 12-yard score, and the Mustangs outscore the Tigers 26-0 in the second half and stay unbeaten with a 40-19 victory. The 3-0 Mustangs will return home next Friday for a clash with Brown County, the number 10 team in the most recent Associated Press Class 1 state rankings. Here are Woodworth's thoughts on that matchup.
The competition level's going up for us. They're big up front. They've got some great backs. Tom always runs a good offense. It's a disciplined team. They're always well coached on defense, and the offense and defensive line. So it's definitely going to be a challenge for us. But I'm hoping we can rise to the occasion and finally put a full 4 quarters together, and we'll see what we're made of.